Hi guys, it's Shami. So today we are going to make these beautiful rolled baby wipe flowers. They're made from recycled baby wipes, and I got this idea from DIYBaby. She's selling these cute little flowers in her shop. In their roll, they're totally cute, and I am obsessed with them. You can get them in little packages from her shop, so I will link that below. But I was thinking, I said, well, I can order some. But maybe I can make my own. So I did, and I really love the way that they turned out. They're really cute, very colorful, and pretty darn easy to make. Okay, so you just need some recycled baby wipes. I keep saying washcloths, but it's baby wipes. So I just have a bunch here, or a few. I don't have all of my stash out, but of ones that have kind of a lot of color on them. This one doesn't have a ton, but there's places that I can cut out that will have a lot of color. And it's just kind of like making your rolled flowers from paper or from fabric, which are fun to make too. So what you'll do is you'll just get a round object. This is just the top of a jar. So this is the jar, and I just took the lid off, but you could use anything. I mean, this is a bottle of modeling paste, whatever you have, basically, that has a round shape. And then I actually use a pencil, just a plain mechanical pencil, but you could use a marker, but it might show up, so I like the pencil marks. You really can't see them. So just make your circles, and you can make these as big or as small as you want. I'm going to be using them kind of for embellishments, so I'm going to keep them about that size, okay? And that circle, just so you know, is about 2 inches by like 2 inches, okay? And you kind of want the circles to be kind of close together so you can get more bang for your buck. And I'm going to start out with this really colorful pattern, but we're going to make maybe like 3 or 4 of them together. Okay, and this is one that I cut out. It has kind of a sparkly kind of stuff on it too. And then let's do a blue one because I like blue. I like purple too, so we might have to do that purple one. Yeah, but I use baby wipes all the time in my work. I usually add them into my collage bag because I know that I'll use them for something. So it's a good thing to use them for. Okay. And it's great because we all have baby wipes that we use, you know, to wipe away paint and that kind of stuff. So DIYBaby has thought of a genius idea on how to use our recycled gorgeous baby wipes. So it's fun. And I always like when I can make my own embellishments. I'm on a budget, so any way that I can save a few dollars helps. Even though if I had extra money, I would totally buy them from her. She's an artist that I deeply respect. So, yeah. I've learned lots of wonderful things from her for free. She's incredibly generous. So, you know, there's those artists that you're like, well, if I had money, I would support them. You know, because I appreciate their vision and how generous they are. She's definitely one for me. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and cut this out. Just like that. And I mean, you don't, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be kind of a circular shape. Just like that. And then we can do this one. Just like that. And these come together really quick. It's just like making like a fabric rolled flower, but yeah, so it's just a little bit of technique, which I'll show you. And I'm not even the best at rolling these, but it's an easy project, so I hope that you give it a try and you're not too hard on yourself. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out. I can somewhat see the lines, but I'm just going to cut out a circular shape. That was a little tricky because it has a lot of, and this has dye on it. It has so many beautiful colors that I love. Okay, so let's make those 4, plus I have this one too. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a spiral. Okay, so you'll start here at the base here. I wonder if I can, I wish I had something that would erase that you guys could see a little better. Okay, so we can start here. okay? Just like that. So I'll start there, just like that. And then I'm just going to cut around and make a spiral. You want to kind of start narrower first and then get a little thicker. And it just creates a really pretty flower, kind of like that. Okay, so that's the cutting pattern. I don't usually do a coloring pattern, but I wanted to show you guys, okay? But I'm going to show you how to cut it. So I'm going to make this one even more narrow, okay? And I'm going around, and I'm just spinning. And these are kind of the first little fabric or paper flowers that we learned how to make, I think. I do love them. They're so pretty and they're super simple. And yours might not look like mine, and that's okay. I still want you to try this project. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and leave that part like that, and that will be the base of our flower, but it looks like that. Okay, let's do another one. And when I'm working on things, I usually just do one thing first and then move on to the next thing altogether. Like, yeah. It just makes it easier. I make a lot of stuff for craft shows, and I would get so overwhelmed if I did every step for everything all at once, you know, and I didn't do it in stages or in steps. So like that. That's the way that one looks. And you can vary these however you want. Let's do this pretty one. I like this one. And it's totally not a round shape, but what I could do is I can clean it up a little bit so we can go through, and I just folded it in half, and there we go. And now I think we have more of a rounder shape. Probably not. This one's going to be a little funky, but that's okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and just go around. And even with my paper flowers, I really don't think about it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. These are just fun little embellishments that you can add to art journal pages or whatever you like. So we'll start here. And I do just like cut diagonal, right? So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to make that first cut and then go around. And these are big honkin' scissors. I would recommend maybe that you use small. Detail scissors would be a little bit easier, but mine are in my little bag from one of my classes. And it was so fun. I posted a video of me setting up for my classes, so I hope you guys saw it. It was really fun. It was a fun class. They created some beautiful canvases. I'll show you guys them on my next vlog so you can see them. Just like that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's start with these pretty ones first. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is the tip here, so this will be the center part of our flower. Okay, so we're just going to grab it, and it's going to be kind of hard for you to see, but I'm going to bring it up maybe. So the tip we're just going to fold in a little bit. Okay, and what I like to do is you're going to roll your flower on the edge. Okay, and that just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so we can roll it right on that edge to start out with. And that's going to create the center of my flower. And I know you can't really see right now, but we're working on it here. Just like that. I can hear my noisy window. Sorry about that. And we're going to just go ahead and I am wrapping pretty tight, but you could wrap looser for kind of a looser type of flower, and that'd be fine. And no, I'm not wrapping so tight. And kind of just let it guide you, so, you know, don't be crazy about it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little flower. Okay. So we're just going to wrap. And I'm getting looser, and I'm really getting a pretty shape on my flower. Okay. Just like that. And I think maybe I'm going to turn on this light here, because there we go. It's probably a little bit easier to see maybe. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And then I just put out Okay, and then you have this end here. So all you do is just put that over, and then you have a flower. And if you want to, you could unravel it a little bit, but I really love how that looks, okay? So this bottom little round part is what goes on the bottom, okay? That little flat part there. So I'm just going to take some tacky glue, and of course mine won't squirt for some unknown reason. So I'm just going to use my fingers. I just put some out on my table. Right, and we're just going to apply it, and you can play with it a little bit to make it more open. Yep, and we have our first little baby white flower. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. Okay, let's make another one. Just grab a piece of something there. Okay, let's do a blue one this time. But I really like the ones that have a bunch of different colors on them. I think they're really pretty. So again, we're going to take this tip and we just go around the edge. Okay, that's the way that I think about it. Okay. We're just making our base, and I'm sorry. It's hard for you to see, but you just have to try it. You'll see once you start rolling them. Okay, and I'm going to kind of loosen up my grip now. Okay, but I'm making sure that that is lined up against the edge of my flower. Okay, oops, so bring it up and around, and then I can start kind of slacken a little bit, letting it unravel a bit, not being so tight now. Just like that. And I probably should have started it another way because now I can see that black line that I showed you guys, but that's okay. I can color them or paint them if I hate the line, so it's not that big of a deal. Just like that. Okay, and then we have our base right here. But they're all going to be a different shape, but at this point, if you want to, you could, you know, spread them out a little bit if you don't want it so tight. But I like that. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of paint right there. Okay, just like that. We can add a little bit on the base here. Just make sure you add some glue, not paint, sorry. Paint. There we go. And isn't that one pretty? That's beautiful and blue. Okay, and let's make one more. So this won't have to be a super long video for you guys. Let's do this one. But they're addictive and they don't take very long to make. I've already made two. So again, we're going to start with that little tip. We're going to go in and continue to roll. Oops, and you want to make sure that that's really tucked in there. I didn't tuck very well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll, roll, roll. Just like that. And I want you to get loose when you get about here. So once you have that nice coral little coil, then you want to get nice and loose. I don't know what that was. I think it's a piece of glue or something. My baby wipes end up with all sorts of strange things on them. Isn't that pretty so far? That's really pretty. I like it. Okay, and then we're just going to keep wrapping. Just like that. Alrighty, and then we can go ahead and add a little bit of glue there. And you could use hot glue. I'm just using tacky glue. I usually am too lazy to get out my hot glue anymore. Like, I have tacky glue, it dries kind of quick, I'm just going to use that. So, but you could absolutely use it. Very good. Isn't that pretty? So that's another pretty one. Okay, so that's it. Now, she did have leaves on hers, and I'm going to show you how to make quick leaves if you so desire to add them on. Yeah, because they are pretty, and you can do that. So this is just a scrap piece of paper that I have that I wiped some paint on. I think hers are green, but it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to cut out a leaf shape. So I just kind of swoop it in like that. So swoop it around. Okay, and then we're going to go back and do it this way. Just like a petal shape is better about saying it, like that. Okay, and then you can attach and glue that right on your flowers like that. Okay, and you can make it smaller, of course. I would probably make it smaller. Let's cut another one. And really, you can make them fat, you can make them skinny, you can make them however you like. It doesn't really matter. Right. And this is more like a teardrop leaf shape. So you could do something like that if you wanted. So just have fun, play around with it. This is one that I made earlier as kind of an example. So you could do that maybe, and then like one like that. And you have a pretty little leaf for your pretty little flower. And we can actually glue that. I don't mind sacrificing this one so you guys can see how to do it. Okay, so we can just stick that there, stick that there, and then we can add a little bit of glue for my flower. That might not be enough, but that's okay. Right? And we have a cute little flower. Okay, and I can go in and I can trim off the excess of that shape, that leaf shape. And then you could color these green if you wanted to. You could glitter them. You could do kind of whatever you like. But they are really cute. Okay, so just practice rolling them however you want. You can roll them tight, you can roll them looser. There's just so many ways and so many different types of rolled little roses and flowers that you can make. So just practice. Just grab some of your recycled baby wipes and create beautiful flowers. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Thursday for another video. Make sure you check out Jelly Belly and her link, and hopefully you found some inspiration today, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to share this video, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye bye.